So mixology is the new trend in bartending, and here to teach us the art and the craft of mixing drinks is Santa Fe native Natalie Bovis, the Liquid Muse. I love that name.
Thank you.
And how did you come up with the Liquid Muse?
Well, you know, obviously I'm working with beverages, I'm working with all sorts of fun liquids, and I get inspired by the natural ingredients I get at the farmer's market, by the products themselves, the wines, the spirits. So I thought Muse.
I love it. Well, tell us about your passion for the cocktail.
Well, you know, I really think of cocktails and mixology as one part of the culinary sphere. We have food, we have wine, but spirits and cocktails really have their place within that. And they're sort of gourmet cocktails, if you will, which is really what mixology is about. It's really bringing fresh juices, seasonal ingredients, and balanced drinks.
I like that.
Thinking about a cocktail recipe the way we think about a dish, creating balance.
For sure. And what you've done is allow some balance for people, because whether you're a bride-to-be or you're a pregatini woman, well, you're really pregnant, but you can drink the pregatinis if you're pregnant. And you've offered something for everyone, whatever stage of life they're in. You know, if you're preparing for the beginning of your life with someone else, or you're preparing for the beginning of a brand new life. And you've given options which I think a lot of pregnant women are going to really appreciate. So I have to ask you first, did you create the cocktails in the book?
Yes, yes.
All of them?
Yeah, I have a few contributions in each book from fellow mixologists, bartender, you know, people that I love and respect. But yeah, they are my recipes by and large. So and
cool.
Pregatinis, I just want to make sure everyone understands, are non-alcoholic.
Exactly, exactly.
And then the bubbly bride, full of liquor.
Great baby shower gift, and great gift when you find out somebody's pregnant. I love that idea, and also for the brides. Now, what I want to also talk about is the fact that you've mixed up a lot of drinks at very high-profile parties. So you've got to share some of your stories with us.
Well, you know, I grew up in Santa Fe, but lived in LA for most of my adult life, and so I had a lot of interesting opportunities. I've designed drinks for parties at the Playboy Mansion. Oh wow! Which was fun because I got to go and like see
in the grotto
and see the I have a picture in the grotto, but I was wearing a suit because I just wanted to look professional for the event. So I'm like the only girl who's ever had a suit on in the grotto.
I love it.
But anyway, and then I did Brooke and Charlie Sheen's baby shower.
Wow.
Which was a very interesting guest list. Everything went from Paris Hilton to, like, you know, the cast of 2.5 Men were there.
Oh my gosh! And I hear they're getting back together, possibly. Interesting.
Well, that would be great. You know, they
maybe they'll call on you.
Well, you never know.
Well, the thing is, you've also shaken and stirred your way all the way around the world, not just LA and here in Santa Fe. So tell us some of your travel stories.
Oh gosh, you know, I've had some amazing experiences. I was a judge for Finlandia Vodka's cocktail competition, and it was at the Ice Hotel in Finland. Wow. So, and the hotel is actually made out of ice. I always wondered if that was really real.
That's amazing.
So, and they had a wonderful cocktail competition there. I've been at cocktail competitions in New Zealand, and I've done wine trips in Australia. And I have a new podcast show. It's on iTunes. It's called One for the Road. One for the Road. And on there, you can hear all about those travels and people.
I like that. And speaking of the road, nicely done. Speaking of the road, I always want to mention when we talk about drinking, we mix things up, we always want to make sure you drink responsibly. I always want to mention that. Yes. And we are doing that today with both the Pregatini mixes.
Well, why don't we start on that?
Let's start
with a non-alcoholic one. Okay. So this drink is called the Sparkling Pomegranate. I have a little bit of sugar in the bottom of the glass. Okay. I'm adding some pomegranate juice. You can use whatever brand appeals to you. Yeah, yeah, pomegranate, you know, antioxidants, etc. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh lemon juice. Always use, you know, don't buy that bottle, those little plastic lime and lemon things. Just squeeze.
I want to get one of these.
Oh, citrus press.
Oh, Integral. I love a citrus press.
Integral. Okay. All right, so we'll throw in some ice. Okay. I'm going to shake this up. Okay. And meanwhile, I have a task for you. Okay. Would you rub the lime around here and dip this into the rimming sugar?
For sure. Ooh, so why is the sugar orange?
Well, that's a flavored sugar. It's from Stirrings. It's tangerine sugar.
How cool.
And then you just turn it upside down, dip it in the glass. Okay. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to strain this. Yum. Perfect. And then I'm going to pour the cranberry juice, lemon, and sugar into the martini glass. And I'm going to top this with Free. Free is an alcohol-removed wine.
Oh, that's great.
It begins as Sutter home wine and the alcohol is removed. So it actually still tastes a lot like wine. And it's a non-alcoholic champagne, essentially.
What a great option.
So here's sparkling pomegranate.
Oh my gosh, I have to try it.
And so, of course, New Mexico has very strong drunk driving laws. This is a great option if you're having a party and people have a drive home.
Oh.
You want to be a thoughtful entertainer. Now, I'm going to make another.
I don't feel like I'm sacrificing, by the way, drinking this. I just won't have a headache. I love it.
Exactly. No headache, no hangover, no DUI.
Delish.
Now, Sutter Home has a new product out called the Bubbly Moscato. It's a sparkling wine, a little bit sweet. It's absolutely delicious.
Okay.
Now, I have some homemade limoncello, which is from my very good friend Chris Milligan, who is the head barman at the St. Francis Hotel in Santa Fe. Hi, Chris. Thanks for your awesome limoncello. Chris also has a blog called Santa Fe Barman. Check him out. So I'm pouring some limoncello into the glass.
Okay.
Topping it with the Sutter Home Moscato.
It's just a sparkling wine?
Sparkling wine. And Moscato grape is a little bit sweet. It's wonderful for summer entertaining. And then I'm adding just a little bit of rose syrup on the bottom. Now I'm adding this last because it's heaviest. And it'll sink to the bottom and create sort of a layered effect.
Rose syrup?
Yep, rose syrup. You can make it. I have recipes on my website. You can also buy it pre-made at some gourmet stores. So you have a little bit of a layered effect like a Santa Fe sunset or New Mexico sunset.
I like that, a New Mexico sunset. That is exactly what this looks like. Okay. This one does have a little alcohol, but I can go for it.
It does. So yeah, people can come to liquidmuse.com to get more recipes. I think you have the recipes on your site.
Yes, we will, on casa.com as well. And we want to let all the viewers know again where they can find you.
Yes, theliquidmuse.com. Please stop by and see me. Check out my new podcast show, One for the Road. And yeah,
I'm having a little too much fun, Natalie. Thank you for this. And we're going to look at some of the other drinks you have when we come back from the break. In the meantime, let's remind our viewers once again to please drink responsibly. And of course, you can find today's recipes right on casa.com. We'll be right back. Cheers.
Cheers.
Back in the kitchen with our Liquid Muse, Natalie Bovis, and what is on the counter for us?
Well, this is called Free Thyme. It's made with the alcohol removed wine, a little bit of freshly homemade thyme syrup.
Okay.
I'm going to give this to Kristen. You haven't had a drink yet.
There's no alcohol in that.
No, non-alcoholic. This is a low-calorie cocktail. It has a little vodka, cranberry juice, topped with sparkling lime mineral water.
Check out the Liquid Muse for more details. And finally,
and this is just the sparkling Moscato from Sutter Home.
Cheers. Thanks for a great week, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Monday morning right here on Two Casa Fox at 8 a.m. Have a good one, everyone.
Yeah, have a great weekend.